Okay, we're going to start seated. So just find your nice tall spine and shift into your hip bones and find that full length through the sides of the waist. And take a nice deep breath. And exhale, take that breath to the right. And inhale, take that breath up tall. And exhale, take that breath to the left. And inhale, breath up tall. Exhale, release your breath to the left. So you bring left hand behind, right hand across, look over left shoulder. And then inhale, back up top. And exhale to your right. Look over that shoulder, rotate that spine. And inhale, back up tall. Exhale, we sweep through it forward. We fill it up. We drop it over to the left. Make sure you're releasing that left shoulder. And then we fill it up. We drop it over to the right. And we fill it up. And we rotate it to the right, looking over right shoulder. Then we fill it up tall. We rotate it to the left. We fill it up tall, and we switch the leg and foot. Sit up tall again, lengthen the sides of the waist. Sweep forward, breath, inhale. Exhale to your right, stretch your reach. This time we're gonna sink into it. We'll open that left palm. Stretch from your elbow to your fingertip, and keep your left hip bone down. Inhale, fill it up tall. Right side lengthens, left side drops. We open that right palm, look underneath, and then really stretch, stretch, stretch over the ear. And then we fill it up. We rotate it to the left, right hand comes across. Really lift out of the sides of your waist, nudge your left shoulder back, press with your right hand. And again, we fill it up. And we rotate it to the right, we nudge that shoulder back, we press with the back of our left hand, we go to the right shoulder. And inhale, we bring it up tall. Then we'll bend our knees and wrap the elbows around the outside. Pull against your knees and lift your spine tall, right up tall on those sits bones. And then exhale, round the spine away, softening the chin in. And you're pressing your knees to your inner arms. And then pull against your legs and lift up tall. And exhale, round, push the knees apart. And inhale, lift up tall. This time you round back, let that rounding stay through your shoulders. Really pull away from your knees as far as you can. And then drop your ear to the right. Feel that space down the neck into that trap, open. Then gently tilt your chin into your right collarbone and let your forehead get heavy towards your right shoulder. Now just gently nod your head no, and your chin into the shoulder. Just releasing that neck there. And then let your chin drop back to the center. You're still pulling away. The left ear drops to the left shoulder. And then the chin tilts in and down on the left. Let your forehead get heavy. Then just do that soft nod, right? A little no. Feel that stress move out throughout that neck. And then bring the chin back to center. Pull against your knees, lift your spine tall. Take a deep breath, inhale. Let your knees drop out, lengthen the sides of your waist. Open your arms to the side. Draw your thumbs back, move your gaze up. Then reach your fingertips high. Now sweep forward. As you come up, tuck your left elbow under your right. Grab onto your opposite shoulders, and then lift your elbows up and away. Feel that space between your shoulder blades reaching back. One more inhale. Now drop your elbows, sweep your arms. Bring your right one under your left. Grab onto those opposite shoulders or wherever that reaches for you. Then you lift those elbows up and away. So the bottom one kind of lifting the top one. That space between the shoulder blades is opening. Then again, we drop those elbows down. Release the arms, take a breath. This time you'll bring your arms forward. You'll roll forward to your knees and find your table. Here we'll press our palms firmly, tuck your toes. Press the weight of your hips into your heels. Start to get some space into the arches of the feet. Now shift a little bit side to side through your hips. Feel how that moves that stretch throughout those arches. And then we'll walk our hands further forward. Maybe your forehead rests all the way down. Your arms are reaching out front. You're spreading your fingertips wide. And we're looking back at our toes. Now, press your palms firmly. Lift your knees up and reach your ribs toward your thighs. Now, try to get your chest as close to your thighs as you can. Then lift your tailbone and gently lower your heels toward the floor. Feel that nice length through the back of the legs. Feel that press of your fingertips forward. Now bend your right knee, look under your right arm. The left heel sinks deeper. Try to lengthen the back of the knee on the left side. Now shift and look under your left arm. Reach your right heel down, bend your left knee. Feel that right heel reaching, reaching, reaching. And then sink both heels, look forward, walk to the front of your mat. Settle your feet hip distance apart, spreading your toes. Softness in the knees, arms fold. We take a long inhale. Now feel the arches of your feet draw in. Bring your hands to your shins and lengthen the back of your legs, flat back. Really lift out of those sits bones there. Then walk your hands to your thighs. We still have our long spine as we drop the hips down. Now, kind of pull your kneecaps back. Lift your rib cage forward. Look forward. Bring your arms out front. Try to draw in through those inner knees. Engage through those glutes. Take a breath. Press strong off your feet and reach it. Take your arms open into God. Spread the back, your shoulders wide. Press your chest. Let the back of your hands go heavy. Inhale, reach it tall. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart and go back to your foot. Bring your fingertips to the floor and walk your toes back. Find your plank toes. Turn those biceps forward, tone your belly space. Exhale, press up and through to down dog. Look back. Inhale, come forward to your plank. Maybe you bring your knees down here. Elbows will hug the rib cage on the way down. We'll soften the toes, pull the shoulders back, slide the elbows forward. Lift out of the top of your head. If you want to add a little more length through the rib cage, bring the hands in a little bit, elbows soft, top of the head reaching. Now press down the tops of your feet. So you feel that lengthening through the front of the hips. Then inhale, lower the ribs, move your hands back, draw your belly space, press up to your knees, tuck your toes, sit back into that arch opener. Let your forehead reach, arms reach forward, find your breath. Shift your shoulders forward, tuck your toes, come back to your plank. Drawn in belly space. We'll take that right toe lifted to hip height. Then we'll push off our palms, reach that right heel toward the sky as that left heel reaches down. Now try to even out your shoulders. So peek under your left so that right shoulder evens out. Then as you come forward, bring your knee toward your chest. Toning your belly space. Nose tucks in a little bit. Then you push off your palms, you take the right heel back up. Again, even shoulders. Then come forward and step that right foot to the front. Lower your left knee down and then wiggle into your space. Right toes forward, left toes back. If you have blocks, maybe bring them to each side of that right foot. We're reaching the front of the left hip forward and lifting the top of the head up. If you feel like that left front hip can Handle it, bring your hands to your right thigh. A little more height out of the top of the head. Front of the left hip is reaching forward. Now we'll take our arms and reach to the sky. Feel the fingertips lift and lengthen. Now press off your right foot, make it strong. And release your arms to the side. Roll your shoulders back and look over your right. Rotate that right arm back, left arm forward. Now reach the front of your left hip forward. Get nice and deep. Yeah. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, move your hands to your heart. Lower that left elbow onto that right knee. Press your right hand into your left and try to lift your heart up toward your thumbs. Look over your right shoulder. Hold, inhale. Bring your hands back to center. Bring your fingertips down to the floor. If you have blocks, keep them with you. Shift your right hip back. Feel your right toes pulling toward your shin. Feel your right hip stretching straight to the back wall. Move your hands in close to your feet. Lower your rib cage down. Really feel that nice length. Make sure you're pulling your right toes in toward your shin. So flex that ankle up. Pull the toes back. Take a deep breath in. Shift your right foot forward. Move your blocks out, bring your fingertips to the floor, tuck your left toes, lift your knee. Shift your weight forward, step your right foot back. Find your plank, tone your belly space. Strong active palms press up, left heel to the sky, right heel reaches down. Now even out your shoulders, peek under your right arm. Deep breath, inhale. As you come forward, bring your left knee to your chest, toning your belly space, nose pulls toward the knee gently. Then we press up and through three-legged again. Let that right heel reach down, reach your chest through. Look forward, take your left foot, step it forward. Crawl your left toes forward, wiggle your right toes back. When you're ready, lower that right knee. Drop the toes under. And again, maybe you just start with some blocks or fingertips on both sides of the angle. We're reaching the front of the right hip forward or lifting the top of the head high. Then as that space opens, move the hands to that left thigh. Get more height out of the top of the head. A little bit of a back bend, right? Shoulders drawn back a little bit. Front of right hip still reaching. Then inhale, we reach up. We make that left foot stronger. Release your arms to the side. Relax your shoulders, look to the left. Rotate left arm back, right arm forward. Now feel the front of your right hip reaching further forward. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Bring your hands to your heart. Lower that right elbow to that left thigh. Press your left hand into your right hip and lift your heart in alignment with the thumbs. Look over your left shoulder. Roll in. Come back to your center. Here we shift our weight back. Again, if you have blocks, bring them with you. Lift those left toes. Pull the toes toward the shin. Your left hip bone pulls straight back. Now lengthen your spine. Right? Long neck, long spine. And then lower your rib cage. Walk your hands out to wherever it works for you. All right, so if you don't have blocks, you've got tight hamstrings, you might have one hand on your thigh. All right, just go wherever it works for you. You feel a nice hamstring stretch without straining it. One more inhale. Shift your weight forward. Move your blocks up, fingertips to the floor, tuck your right toes. Lift the right knee. Shift your hips back, spring your right foot forward. Check your foot placement, spread your toes. Let your arms fold over the top of your head, knees are soft. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands to your shins, we find our flat. Then we bend into our knees, move your hands to your thighs. Keep your spine long as you lower your tailbone, pull your kneecaps back, lift your heart forward. Inhale, we reach. Shoulders stay away from the ears, and then we try to deepen that chair pose. Press strong off your feet, reach all the way up. Exhale, open into Goddess. Inhale, reach up top. Move your hands to your heart. Roll your shoulders back, keep your left foot forward, take your right foot and step back into pyramid. So our train track feet, right? Both sets of toes straight ahead. Both heels are flat to the floor. Hips are squared with shoulders. Arms reach up. Find that full length, really feel that right heel reaching there. Maybe you can crawl your left toes a little further forward. Bring your left hand into your hip crease. As you hinge into that left hip crease, make sure you're not pulling your right hip back. It's going to stay forward. Your right fingertips are going to reach out like this and touch the front wall. So it's like flat back, but with pyramid legs. Then take that left hand and slide it down your left shin. Take your left hip and pull it up and back. Hold, inhale. And exhale. Bend your left knee, reach your left arm forward. Strong spine lifts you up. Shift your weight forward to your left foot. Lift your right toes up. Just find that balance there. Breathe. Then bend that left knee, step your right foot further back. Rotate that right hip. Bring your left forearm to your left thigh. Take your right arm, reach over your ear, lengthen side angle. Now feel your pinky toe of your right foot pushing away. Reach your right foot, fingertips on. Maybe that left elbow comes off the thigh. Encourage that core strength. Beautiful. Breathe. Inhale. Turn your right palm open. Pull it to the back wall. Bring your left arm forward for warrior two. Again, check your shoulders are stacked over your hips. Check your left knee is reaching toward the pinky toe side of your foot. Release your shoulders off your ears and breathe. Beautiful. Push off your left foot, reach your fingertips to the sky. Drop your right hand behind your back or down your right leg. Do a nice shoulder roll down on your right shoulder. Bend your left knee. Look at your left palm. Reach it up and over. Open that rib cage. Hold, inhale. And exhale. Push off your left leg, reach your right arm to the sky. Lift your right heel, turn your right hip forward. Here, those big windmill arms come forward to both sides of your left foot. You shift your hips back and step that left foot. We find that fun. Exhale, up and through down dog. Inhale, forward to your plank, knees or hips. Elbows in, hips soften, up dog cobra. Shoulders away from your ears, let the hips get heavy. Maybe press the tops of the feet down, lifting the kneecaps. Then we lower. We draw that belly space. Exhale, we press, and we come through to our down dog. Looking back at your toes, take a sighing breath. Exhale, deepen the heels, release the chest. Look forward at your hands. Move your toes toward the front of your mat. Settle your feet, hip distance space. Engage those inner thighs, fold your forearms. Hands to your shins, lengthen your spine flat back. We soften into the knees, move the hands to the tops. So you drop the tailbone, but keep that long spine. Press off the thighs, lift your heart forward. Squeeze those inner thighs, glutes. Bring your arms out. Maybe this time working your arms up. Toning that core space, turn your pinky fingers in. Hold. Press strong off your feet, lift up top. Open into goddess. The back of the arms get heavy. Breathe, inhale. Exhale, reach up top. Inhale, hands to your heart. Weight to your right foot. Left foot steps back, train track feet. Right, so you have that space, but both toes are pointed straight ahead. You want to especially pay attention to that back leg. right? Because that toe is going to try to rotate open a little bit. We're going to take our hips, square them to the front. We'll reach our left arm to the sky, keep the right hand in that hip crease. Now we're lifting this right hip bone up as we hinge forward into that hip crease. Take your spine long, think flat back. Slide your right hand down that right shin. If you have a block, you're welcome to place your hand on a block here. Feel those left fingertips in the top of your head reaching straight out. Feel your right hip pulling straight back. Bend into your right knee. Take a deep breath, inhale, bring your arms forward, bring your weight to your right foot, float those left toes off the floor. Just find that stillness there, inhale. Then you bend that right knee, step that left foot back, turn the heel over. Right forearm comes to this right thigh. Left arm reaches over your ear, and you stretch from left fingertips. Lengthen that side, brace the core. Maybe your right elbow that comes off. Hold, inhale. Feet are nice and strong here. Open left palm. Pull it to the back wall. Right arm comes forward for warrior two. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Press your feet apart. Reach through your fingertips, but relax your shoulder blades. Hold, inhale. Press off your right leg, reach your arms to the sky, gentle warrior. Take your left arm, draw it behind your back. Do a big shoulder roll down and back. Rebend that right knee, reaching it toward the pinky toe. Look at your right palm, reach it up and over. Open that ribcage. Take a deep breath, inhale. And exhale. Push off your right foot, release your left hand to the sky. Lift your left heel, here goes big windmill, arms coming forward. Fingertips on both sides of right foot. Weight shifts forward, right foot steps back. We land that time. Exhale, down dog. Inhale forward. Knees or toes, elbows in, up dog, cobra, your choice. Pull those shoulders back. Bring some weight into those hips. Maybe press the tops of the feet down. Inhale back down, maybe without a belly touch. Exhale, we press. Inhale, knees soften, child's pose. Let those hips get heavy, let your forehead sink. Maybe bring your hands on your forehead or alongside your body. Maybe a little shifting through your hips and your ribcage. Long inhales, long exhales. 2 more long breaths there. Side away. 1 more long breath. Side away. We walk our hands to the front. Spread those fingertips wide. Exhale, shift forward, shoulders over fingertips, tuck your toes, find your feet. Tone that belly space. As you press off your palms, take your right heel to the sky, 3-legged dog. Looking back at your left foot, even shoulders. As that right knee comes in, you draw nose toward you, tuck into your belly space. Press up and through, 3-legged. This time, bring your right knee towards your right elbow. Press up and through. This time, that right foot steps all the way forward. The left knee comes down. The toes of the left foot drop under. We sweep the fingertips to the sky. Make the right foot super strong. Arms release to the side. Look to your right. Rotate right arm back, left arm forward. Bring your hands to your heart. Lower that left elbow to that right thigh. Press firmly off your left elbow. Rotate, lift your heart toward your thumbs. Maybe tuck your left toe under, lift that left knee by pressing that heel back. That's a choice. Hold, inhale. Come back to your center. Bring your fingertips to the floor. If that left knee is down, go ahead and lift it up. Shift your hips back. Spring your left foot forward. Square your feet. Spread your toes, engage your inner thighs, soften your knees, we fold. Hands to your shins, a long spine, we lengthen up. Softness in the knees, long spine, hands to your thighs, lift your heart, sweep your arms either forward or over the top, shoulders back, engage center, looking forward. Press up strong. Open into your arms. Inhale, we reach. Hands to your heart. Left foot forward, right foot steps into tree trap. Right, pyramid. Maybe you have a little more distance this time, right, because we've opened some spaces. Make sure your toes are pointed straight ahead, hips square to the front. Right arm to the sky, left hand into your hip crease. Hinge straight forward. Reach that left arm straight out, lift your left, reach your right arm forward, lift your left hip to the back. Take that right hand and bring it onto your left shin. Now, if you have a block, you might put it on the inside or the outside of that foot. Your left arm is going to come out to the side, and you're going to try to rotate your left hand up. Look up at it. Rotate that waist. Bring that left hand back to the hip crease. Move the right hand forward. Bend your left knee. Reach your left arm forward. Lift your torso halfway up, lift your right toes. Breath, inhale. Lift your torso further up. Sweep your right hand back, open palm. Bend into that right knee. Maybe you get an ankle grab. Remember, it can be done without. Then we look up at our left hand. If you have that ankle grab, your ankle is pressing against your hand, against your toes. Hold, inhale. Exhale, we release that right hand. We spring that right foot back. Rotate that hip and bring your left forearm to your left thigh. Wiggle your right toes wider if you can. Reach your right arm over your ear, side angle. Can that left arm float off? Beautiful. Breathe, inhale. Open right palm, pull it to the back wall, left arm forward, warrior two toes. Release your shoulders, stack your shoulders over your hips. Left knee reaching toward pinky toe. Beautiful. Push up. Arms to the sky, gentle warrior. Release your right arm behind your back, rolling that shoulder away. Bend your left knee, look up at your left hand. Reach your left arm over. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Release right hand. We're going to lift right heel. Big windmill arms come forward. We shift our weight. We step the left foot back. Exhale, down dog. Pedal your heels. Kick under your arms. Breath. Side away. Inhale forward to your plank. Knees or toes, elbows, hips, shoulders back. Find that space that works best for you. Inhale back down. Maybe with knees on the floor, but belly off the floor. Push. Tuck your toes. Down dog. Long inhale. Deepen it on your exhale. Look forward. Bring your shoulders over your fingertips. Tone your belly. Take your left heel to the sky, 3 lengths. Bring your knee to your chest. Tuck your belly. Yeah, push up. Left heel to the sky. Reach your chest through. You're looking back at your right toes. Bring your left knee to your left elbow. Beautiful. Push up and through. Left foot steps forward. Crawl into your space. Lowering your right knee to the floor, drop the toes. Reach the right hip forward, sweep the arms to the sky. Arms release to the sidewalls. Look to your left, rotate left arm back, right arm forward. Bring your hands to your heart. Lower that right elbow to that left knee. Press into your hands with your heart. Option to tuck those right toes. Lift that knee by pressing that heel from the top. Hold, inhale. Stay strong, exhale. Inhale, bring your hands center. Shift your hips back. Bring your right foot forward. Settle those feet hip distance. Head hangs heavy for hands to your shins alongside your leg. Hands to your thighs, bend into your knees. Lower your tailbone, lift your heart. Reach your arms either forward or up. Engage through those inner thighs, lengthen the sides of the waist. Press strong, lift. Open as goddess. Inhale, reach. Hands to your heart space. Shoulders away from your ears, weight to your right foot. Left foot takes that step back. Square your hips, make sure both heels are on the floor. Train calf feet. Make sure those back toes are pointed forward. Take a deep breath, inhale. Take your left arm to the sky, bring your right hand into your hip crease. Lift your right hip back, hinge off your right hip, reaching left arm straight forward. Flat back, slide your right hand down your shin. Continue to lift that right hip back, and remember you can use a block there if that's a better position. Here's where we take that left hand, we bring it across our right shin. The right arm comes out to the side, and you work towards rotating your right arm up. Lots of balance here. Strong feet, active right glute out, right? Release that right hand. Bend your right knee, reach your arms forward. Here we bring our weight to our right foot. We lift the torso halfway up, lifting the left toe. Finding our balance there. Then we continue to reach the torso. Keep your right arm to the sky, sweep your left arm back. Bend that left knee, maybe get an ankle grab. Try to keep your hips forward. Look up at your right hand. Get a little bit of the back bend. Push the ankle against your hand and have that breath. Breathe in. Exhale. Left arm releases. Soften your right knee. Step that left foot wide. Rotate that head. Right knee reaching out. Right forearm down. Left arm reaches over here. Now stretch from your ankles to your fingers. Nice deep plank position. Wiggle that left foot back into your left toes or upper ankle roots. Turn it over. Lengthen, inhale. Pull that left palm to the mat, bring your right arm towards warrior two. Release your shoulders away from your ears. Push on your right foot, reach a tall down to warrior. Release your left arm behind your back. Drawing that shoulder blade away and down. Bend your right knee. Look at your right palm, reach it over. Hold in. And exhale. Release left hand, lift the left heel. Windmill comes forward. Fingertips to the floor. Shift your weight forward, step your right foot. Breathe, inhale. Exhale, up and through down dog. Pedal your heels. Inhale to your plank. Choose knees or toes, elbows, hips, shoulders back, up dog cobra. Back down, maybe without a belly touch. Press. Down dog. Knees shift out wide. Big toes close into your child pose. Really let your tailbone reach to your heels and let your forehead get in. Arms can be under the forehead, up front, or alongside the body. Long inhale through the nose. Sighing exhale off the back of the throat. Any shifting that feels good here. So as we work through that series with a little more flow to it, just choose those options that work best for you. Take a long inhale. Take a deep exhale. Reach your arms forward, spread your fingertips wide. Shift your shoulders over your hands, tuck your toes, find your plank. Lift your right toe up, press through three-legged dog. Right knee to nose. Press up and through three-legged dog. Right knee to right elbow. Press through three-legged dog. Right foot steps to the front. Left knee lands. We sweep the arms up. Arms come out to the sidelines. Shoulders release. We turn, rotate to the right. Hands move to your heart space. Left elbow comes to right knee. Hands press. Maybe you tuck your left toes, lift that left knee. Hold inhale. Beautiful. Rotate to your center. Fingertips to both sides. We shift the hips back. We spring the left foot forward. Find your fold. Hands to your shins, a long spine you lengthen. Softness in the knees, tone belly. Lift your heart. Find your chair pose. Breathe in. Exhale, press. Inhale, open thighs. Exhale, we reach hands to the heart. Left foot forward, right foot back, pyramid legs. Square your hips. Reach your right hand to the sky. Hinge straight forward, lengthen. Slide left hand down, left shin. Take right hand to left shin. Or block. Left arm reaches up to the sky. Rotate through your legs. Bend left knee, reach left arm forward. Right arm forward. Lift halfway up. Lift right toes. Continue to reach the torso. Sweep your right arm back, find whatever works for you for dancer pose. Try to create a little back bend and look up. Hold it. Exhale, release right in. Step that right foot wide. Open it up. Bring your left forearm to your left thigh, right arm over your ear. Maybe take a left hand off your knee. Side angle. Pull right arm back, left arm forward, warrior two, release your shoulders. Inhale, reach up, gentle word. Exhale, release right arm and shoulder. Then left knee, reach your left arm over. Reverse or peaceful forward. Release right arm. Windmill forward, rotating right hip. Shift your weight, step your left foot back. Find your plank, inhale. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, elbows in, low plank. Up dog, cobra. Inhale, low plank. Exhale, press. Inhale, down dog. Exhale it up. Maybe pedal those heels. Peek under your arms. One more breath, inhale. Left heel to the sky, three-legged dog. Left knee to chest, nose toward knee. Press up and through, three-legged. Left knee, left elbow. Press up and through. Left foot steps to the front and crawl into your space. Lower your right knee down. Drop the toes. Sweep the arms, lift up. Strong carriage, strong left arm. Arms to the side. Shoulders release, look left. Rotate right arm. Bring your hands to your heart. Lower your right elbow to your left knee and open up. Breathe in. Maybe tuck your right toe, lift the knee, press your foot. Inhale, come back to your center, fingertips to the floor. Shift your weight back, spring your right foot forward. Settle your feet to fold. Bring your hands to your shins, lengthen flat. Bend your knees, long spine, hands to your thighs, lift your heart. Reach your arms wherever your chair pose is working. Press strong left. Open thighs. Inhale, reach. Hands to your heart. Weight to your right foot, step your left foot back. Train track feet, pyramid, square your hips. Right hand hip crease, left arm to the ear. Hinge straight forward. Flat back, even hips. Left hand onto right hand on right shin. Then left hand replaces right hand, right arm moves out to the side. Rotate right arm up, left hand reaching down. Hold inhale. Tough position. Come back to your center, right arm reaches forward, bend right knee. Left arm reaches forward. Weight to right foot, lift your torso halfway, lift that left foot. Get strong through that right leg, lifting the torso. Sweep your open left palm out. Maybe grab that left ankle. Hips forward, ankle away. Gaze moves up a little bit of the back leg. Answer, inhale. Exhale, release left hand. Big step back with that left foot. Rotate the hip over. Then right arm to right back. Reach up long, straight to the knee. Maybe that right elbow comes off. Pull left arm back, right arm forward, lift, forward. Make sure that knee is reaching up. Press up, gentle way. Left arm releases with the shoulder, right knee bends, look right, look up. Hold it. Push off right leg, reach left arm up. Lift left heel, windmill arms forward. Fingertips to the floor, shift your weight, step your right foot up. Breath in. Exhale, up and through. We got one more of that upper body vinyasa. Remember, you can always sit it up. Come forward, find plank. Knees or toes, elbows, hips, shoulders back. Inhale, back down, knees or toes. Press strong. Soften your knees. Change toes. Let those hips soften down. Let your forehead get heavy. Move your arms into what space works best for you. Make sure your knees are out the width of your mat, big toes are in close. Create some space for your hips. Long, slow inhale through the nose. Long, soft exhale off the back of the throat. Again, we fill. And we empty. Two more long, slow breaths. Deep sighs. And one more. And deep sigh. Then we'll gently round the spine up. Shift your knees forward into hero legs. Lift your hips. Take a full sweep of your arms. As you release your arms, bring your thumbs into that upper crest of your hip bones there. Thumbs should fit right into that little curvy space. The shoulders pull back. Now see if you can bring your elbows closer together. Right? You'll feel how that will span that space across the chest. We'll keep pressing into that lower back space as we create a little bit of a back bend for our camel pose. Gaze is up. If it's comfortable for you to bring your hands to your heels or fingertips to the floor, you're welcome to go there. Chin is in neutral, right? So just let it adjust to where it feels like it should be. Then we bring our hands back up if they're down. We soften the chin to the chest first, and then we lift out of the ribcage. We sit back into child's pose to release from it. Long, soft exhale. One more breath, inhale. And exhale. This time as we round the torso up, we'll bring our knees around. We'll bring ourselves toward the front of our mats. Grab some water if you'd like. Reach around to your shins, or you can grab onto the pinky toe side of your feet. Lift your torso up top. Now let your spine round back. If you're grabbing your feet, press your toes toward the floor. If you're grabbing your shins, pull your shoulders up. Well, your shoulders pull away with both, but it's more focused when you're grabbing your shins. Let your forehead get heavy toward your knees. Soften your chin to your chest and gently nod your head. Then lift your toes if they're there. Lift your heart forward. We're going to bring our knees with us as we come down to our spines. You're going to let your shoulders and neck release into the floor. Grab onto your kneecaps and draw circles in one direction. Circling through that lower back and hip space. Then reverse your circles. Then just hug your knees in close. And then soften those knees. Bring your arms out to the side. So goalpost arms. Knees are just up. Bring your right elbow up. Bring your left one underneath for eagle arms. Now see if you can maybe cross your wrists. Remember you don't have to. And then lift your elbows up and away from your chest. Now feel the back of your neck lengthen and that space between your shoulder blades reaching down into the floor. Can you nudge your elbows up a little higher over your nose? Just breathe. And release your elbows to your chest and let them drop back down. Oh, so good. Left elbow comes up, 90 degrees. Right one sneaks underneath it. Again, you pull your elbows off your chest. Maybe you cross at your wrists. It's an option. Your thumbs are pointed toward your forehead. And then you reach that space between your shoulder blades down into the floor. You lengthen the back of your neck. Then you draw the elbows up and into that space closer to your nose, over your nose. And you just breathe. And you sigh. And then you let the elbows release. You let your arms drop up. Oh, that does feel good, doesn't it? All right, so here, we're going to bring that right one back up. Our left one, no, right. Let's go right first. Bring your left one underneath. So just go into those eagle arms. Then I want you to pull your belly button into the floor. And then I want you to think like nesting eagle that we normally do from a standing position. We're going to pull our elbows into our ribs, roll our shoulders up, and you're going to pull your knees in at the same time and roll your tailbone up. So you're doing a double-edged crunch. And then you release. Breath in. Ready to tuck the belly, crunch in, elbows toward knee, soften your chin, and release up. Exhale to crunch in. Inhale, release up. Exhale to crunch in, lift the tailbone, roll the shoulders up. Release up one more time. Exhale, tuck and crunch. Inhale, release. Let those arms drop. Bring your left one forward, right one underneath. Again, maybe you choose not to cross the wrist. Maybe that's just too much. You choose where your eagle arms work for you. And then we take our belly button, we pull it into the floor. We crunch the elbows toward the knees, tucking the chin toward the chest, and then we release. Exhale, tuck and crunch. Inhale, release. Draw that belly in, roll those shoulders up, lift that tailbone, and release. Exhale, tuck and crunch. Inhale, release. And exhale, tuck and crunch. And inhale, release your arms. Knees are together, heels drop down toward the glutes. Let your arms drop 90 degrees straight out and bring both knees to your right elbow. So if you have a block, you might find putting a block underneath feels good, or a pillow or something. You're going to move your right hand onto the outside of your left thigh. You're going to turn your head with your left shoulder. Then you're going to use that right hand to continue to draw more space out of that. Now, if you find that's uncomfortable with both knees, maybe you slide your right leg out from underneath. Hold, inhale. See if you can deepen it, exhale. One more breath. And release. Bring that right arm back out to the side, palms up. Draw from your belly to bring your knees through the center. And we drop both knees over toward our left elbow. Our right shoulder stays flat to the floor. We turn and look to the right. The left hand moves to the outer thigh on that right, and it draws that knee and hip over. And you breathe. Again, place something underneath your knees if you feel like they're just hanging up, floating there, and instead of sinking and releasing into it, you feel like you're straining, right? So you want to support them if that's the case. Again, feel free to slide that left leg out from underneath if that helps with your pose. Long inhale, long exhale. Nice. Release your left hand, bring your knees back to center. Drop the bottoms of your feet together, let your knees drop out wide. Settle deep into your hip space. Now with your arms just dropped to the side, take that outer right knee and reach it down toward the floor. Your left hip space is going to lift up there. That's okay. We're just going to focus on the inner right hip crease opening. And then we'll release. We'll draw that left outer knee down, getting more depth into that left side. Then as you release that, settle both. See if they feel pretty balanced, so you get even stretching on both sides. Maybe you take the back of your hands to your inner thighs to add a little more depth to it. Make sure the back of your neck is relaxed, your shoulders are relaxed, you're finding your balance. And then pull your knees together. Walk your pinky toes out wide. Drop your right knee out to the right and drop your left knee to the inside of your right ankle. Shoulder blades are flat with that left lower back and hip to lift up. Then we take both knees and we drop them over to the left. Right, so now we're getting that stretch across the outside of the hip. We just did our inner hips with butterfly. And then we'll drop the knees back over to the right. You'll place your right ankle on your left outer thigh, if it works for you, and let that add depth to that stretch for you. If it's too much, please take that right foot off. Our shoulders are flat to the floor, but that left hip is lifted. Neck is long, jaw is softened, brow is relaxed. We remove our right foot. We take both knees, we drop them to the left. We take our left ankle, place it on our right outer thigh. We determine if that feels okay for that hip. Right? If it's too much, please take it off. Then we relax down into it. Just let that hip breathe. Then we'll take that left ankle off and bring our knees to center. Draw both knees in, give them a hug squeeze to your chest, allowing your lower back space to lengthen. Then wherever it feels best for you to bring your toes above your heart, your dead bug, your happy baby, your toes to the sky. And then from whatever position you've chosen, just allow your body to sink heavy down into your mat. Remember, this is really nice also with a block underneath your hips, or if you're at home, you can use a rolled towel or pillow, something that just gives your hips a little lift. And then the body just melts down into the mat. Again, we check the jaw space. The tongue is stuck to the roof of the mouth. We check and draw it away. The back of the neck lengthens. The breath gets softer. And we'll gently release arms and legs into your Shavasana space. Or have you choose to go back into butterfly, knee knot pose, or any variation of corpse pose. Make sure those shoulder blades shift all the way down. and shift out wide. Relax when that space between the shoulder blades relax. You can have open palms to the side, flat palms to your belly, hand to your heart, open palms over the top of your head, whatever feels best. Long, slow inhales through the nose, filling the lungs. Long, slow exhales also through the nose. Each breath gets longer, more gentle. Start bringing light movement back to fingertips and toes, ankles and wrists. Now gently fold those knees in, hug them in close to the chest, and just check in with your body. Is there another stretch that it needs here? Maybe you just want to rock through your low back space a little bit. Then either taking this folded position over to one side for fetal pose, or just hugging the knees in close and taking the hands behind the knees, drawing the chin to the chest. We'll gently move into any comfortable seat. We'll find those lift off the sits bones, the lengthening through the sides of the waist. And just feel those shoulders melt down into your back. Turn your palms open. Long breath, inhale. With your next breath, fingertips reach to the sky. Hands move to your heart space. We'll take a gentle bow forward as we say namaste. Thank you, ladies here and everyone at home.